34th Guam Youth Congress is hereby called to order. Will all representatives please rise for the prayer? Representative Fortuno, you are recognized.
Let us all bow our heads in prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Dear Heavenly Father, as we gather here for the inaugural session of the 34th Guam Youth Congress in 2024, we humbly bow our heads in gratitude for the opportunity to serve our community. Grant us the wisdom to navigate the challenges that lie ahead and the compassion to understand the needs of our fellow youth. May your guiding light illuminate our deliberations, inspiring us to make decisions that uplift and empower the voices of those that we represent. As we embark on this legislative journey, instill in us a spirit of unity, cooperation, and dedication to the betterment of our island home. Grant us the strength to face the adversity with resilience and the humility to learn from one another. May our endeavors be guided by justice, fairness, and a commitment to the well-being of the youth that we serve. In your divine presence, we seek the courage to champion the causes that matter most to our generation, and may the decisions made within these walls reflect the values of compassion, integrity, and progress. We place our trust in your grace as we embark on this legislative session. May our efforts be blessed, and may our collective endeavors contribute to the growth and prosperity of Guam. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Thank you. Representative Villasoto for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Fanogi chamoru puritsa nota konsai matsunonya gitoru ilugad. Padai honra, padai gloria, abiba is lassen para. Padai honra, padai gloria, abiba is lassen para. Utoru I tiempo y paz para hita dan ganani langit na bendition. Contra peligro na fansafuem dus proteis land Guam. Contra peligro na fansafuem dus proteis land Guam.
Thank you. You may all be seated. Roll call, please.
Representative Cheong-an. Representative Cheong-an present. Representative Traven Atsukui. Representative Cody Angwi. Representative Cody Angwi present. Vice Speaker Woo-Ju Cho. Representative Zayani Conception. Representative Kirsten Joy Cruz. Representative Kirsten Joy Cruz present. Representative Austin Fortuno. Representative Austin Fortuno present. Representative Caitlin Galindez. Representative Caitlin Galindez present. Representative Arabella Gale. Representative Davia Hemlani. Representative Kameme Jolly. Representative Teluya Karasoma. Representative Karasoma present. Representative Julie Laksamana. Representative Jayon Lee. Representative Jayon Lee present. Representative Noe Lee. Representative Noe Lee present. Representative William Mann. Representative William Mann. Representative Vin Van Ewen. Representative Vin Van Ewen present. Representative Nathan Paz. Representative Nathan Paz present. Representative Francis Ben Olandes. Representative Francis Ben Olandes present. Representative Haley Pangilinan. Representative Haley Pangilinan present. Representative Irina Kichichu. Representative Kayana Lynn Santos. Representative Liza Santos. Representative Liza Santos present. Representative Kian To. Representative Ty Whitaker. Representative Ty Whitaker present. Representative Isabella Villasoto. Representative Isabella Villasoto present. Speaker Lily Vinch. Speaker Lily Vinch present. And Representative Jiken Yang. Representative Jiken Yang present. Madam Speaker, we have a quorum.
Thank you. Representative Paz, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. At this time, I make a motion to excuse all members not present and from voting this session.
There's been a motion to excuse all members not present and voting for this session. Are there any objections? Hearing, seeing none, motion carries. With no items in 7, 8, and 9, the call for the approval of the Legislative Journal, communications, petitions, and messages are waived. Now for reports of standing committees, I'm going to go ahead and call on Chairperson Austin Fortuno for the Committee on Education and Youth Affairs.
Sujus Maasi, Madam Speaker. This is one is and half a day. The following are the members of the Committee on Education and Youth Affairs for the third regular session of the 34th Guam Youth Congress. Representative Austin Geismer Fortuno from the University of Guam, Chairperson. Representative Christian Gaz Ramos from the University of Guam, Vice Chairperson. Representative Cheyong An from Southern High School. Representative Trayvon Atoigui from Tumuning Tumun Harmon. Representative Cody Angwi from Ukudu High School. Representative Noe Lee from Tumuning Tumun Harmon. Representative Nathan Paz from Jigo. Representative Francis Ben Olandes from Ukudu High School. Representative Kayan To from Father Duenas Memorial School. And Representative Ty Whitaker from Jigo. Sus Masi.
Thank you, Representative Fortuno. Now going on to Committee on Health and Human Services and Gender Affairs with Chairperson Caitlin Galindez. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. For the Committee on Health, Human Services, and Gender Affairs, the committee members are as follows. Chairperson Caitlin Galindez, Vice Chairperson Nathan Paz, Representative Julie Laksamana, Representative Noe Lee, Representative Vin Nguyen, Representative Kian To, and Representative Jae-Shing Yang. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Galindez. Representative Paz for Committee on Environment, Utilities, and Transportation. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. So for our committee report, the following representatives are the members for the Committee of Environment, Utilities, and Transportation. So we have Representative Nathan Mbatpaz from GIGO, or as chairperson. I have Representative Christian Giles Ramos serving as vice chairperson. I have Representative Caitlin Galindez serving as a committee member. Representative Ty Whitaker from GIGO. Representative Vin Nguyen. And our new representative, Representative Lyses.
Thank you, Representative Paz. Representative Fortuno, your motion.
Introduce Masi, Madam Speaker. I move to add resolution number 17-34 LS, introduced by Speaker Lily Vinch, onto the today's legislative session agenda.
There's been a motion to add resolution 17-34 LS onto today's legislative session agenda. Are there any objections? Hearing or seeing none, motion carries. Representative Paz, your motion.
Madam Speaker, I move to adopt today's amended legislative session agenda.
There's been a motion to adopt today's amended legislative session agenda. Are there any objections? Hearing, seeing none, motion carries. Representative Paz.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I motion to deem all bills and resolutions on today's amended session legislative agenda to be deemed to have their first reading.
There has been a motion that all bills and resolutions on today's session agenda be deemed to have their first reading. Are there any objections? Hearing, seeing none, motion carries. Representative Paz, you are once again recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. At this time, I would also like to make another motion to open up nominations for the position of chairperson on the Committee of Rules.
There's been a motion to open nominations for the election of the chairperson on the Committee of Rules. Are there any objections? Hearing or seeing none, motion carries. The floor is open for nominations. Representative Paz, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. At this time, I would like to nominate Representative Austin Geismer Fortuno, representing the University of Guam, for the position of chairperson on the Committee of Rules.
Representative Fortuno, do you accept this nomination?
Seduce Masi, Madam Speaker. I do accept the nomination.
Thank you, Representative Fortuno. Representative Paz, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. So following the nomination of Representative Fortuno, I hereby move that nominations for the position of chairperson on the Committee of Rules hereby be closed.
Thank you. Is there a second to that motion?
Madam Speaker, I second the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded that the nominations for the election of the chairperson for the Committee on Rules is closed. Are there any objections? Hearing, seeing none, motion carries. All those voting for Representative Fortuno for chairperson on the Committee on Rules, please raise your hand. It has been voted unanimously that Representative Fortuno be elected the chairperson of the Committee on Rules. Congratulations. Representative Fortuno, your motion.
Seduce Masi, Madam Speaker. I move to place resolution number 15-34 COR into the second reading file for discussion.
Thank you. There's been a motion to move resolution 15-34 COR into the second reading file for discussion. Are there any objections? Hearing, seeing none, motion carries. Representative Fortuno, you're welcome.
Seduce Masi, Madam Speaker. Fellow representatives of the 34th Guam Youth Congress, I rise today to introduce resolution number 15-34 COR as amended by the Committee on Education and Youth Affairs. This resolution that I introduced on behalf of the University of Guam addresses a matter of great significance with the recent cuts in funding for the National Scholarship Fund by the FSM national government that affects the educational future of many federated states of Micronesian youth that attend the University of Guam. Higher education is a cornerstone in shaping the future of individuals and communities, fostering growth and contributing to the betterment of societies. It is with this understanding that we recognize the commitment of our fellow FSM youth who have chosen to pursue their academic endeavors here on Guam by attending the University of Guam, many of whom are beneficiaries of the FSM National Scholarship and Financial Assistance Program, or the NSFA, that is offered by the FSM national government through the Department of Education. The recent passage of Public Law 23-24 by the 23rd FSM National Congress, which allocates a mere $500,000 to the National Scholarship Fund for fiscal year 2024, reflects an alarming 83% decrease from its previous $3 million appropriation in fiscal year 2023. This drastic reduction in funding has created an unfortunate atmosphere of uncertainty and concern amongst FSM students that attend the University of Guam, jeopardizing their dreams and aspirations for a quality education. Madam Speaker, it is incumbent upon us as representatives of the youth of Guam to express our unwavering support for the FSM youth that attend our university. With this resolution, we send a message that we stand in solidarity with these students, recognizing their dedication to education and the challenges that they face due to the recent cuts in scholarship funding. Therefore, Madam Speaker, I call upon this esteemed body to pass this resolution, which affirms our support and urges the national government of the Federated States of Micronesia to consider the legitimate concerns that are raised by these students. Madam Speaker, when I was writing this resolution, it was one of those resolutions that was really something that I felt really obligated to introduce, because there was just so much support that came from members of the university community to make this call, right? My good colleague, the Vice Chairperson of the Committee on Education, Representative Christian Ramos, who was in communication with a lot of these students, was able to amass many testimonies. And I just want to, again, use this opportunity to thank those people that have submitted these testimonies, and I'll be sure to share it with the body as soon as I can. But it is undeniable that there is considerable and very significant support for this resolution from students from the University of Guam. Madam Speaker, this resolution commits, my apologies. Madam Speaker, let us encourage open communications and diplomatic efforts between the governments of Guam and FSM to address and rectify these issues that surround the National Scholarship Fund. This resolution commits us to monitor developments closely and actively engage in advocacy efforts to seek solutions that safeguard the educational future of FSM youth that attend the university. By certifying and transmitting this resolution to key stakeholders, including the FSM President, the Honorable Wesley W. Semina, the FSM National Congress Speaker Edmund Moses, and other officials, we emphasize our commitment to fostering collaboration and support between the Micronesian and Guamanian communities. In conclusion, let us demonstrate our dedication to education, collaboration, and diplomacy by adopting Resolution Number 15-34 COR and taking the proactive steps to address the concerns of our fellow students. Together, we can ensure that the pursuit of higher education remains uninterrupted and accessible for all youth of Guam. Siduus Maasi, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Representative Fortuna. Are there any members wishing to speak on this resolution? Representative Paz, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. So I'd just like to express my strong support for Representative Fortuno's resolution relative to calling attention to the crisis that is being faced by the FSM scholarship. So to summarize what Representative Fortuno said, this scholarship supports a lot of the FSM students that are currently attending the University of Guam. So, our fellow islanders from the FSM, which comprises of Chuk, Kosrae, Pohnpei, and Yap. And the situation is very urgent as of right now. The funding was previously $3 million, but it has since been reduced to a mere $500,000. So it is our intention, or the Committee of Education and Youth Affairs' attention, to call attention to our legislative leaders here on island, but also our legislative counterparts from the FSM to really open up communication between our islands and to find a solution to improve this issue, because the University of Guam is really the hub of higher learning and education for these communities, and a lot of the university graduates that attend UOG, they end up serving their own communities back at home. But they can't continue to do this if the scholarship is at risk. So really the action that we're trying to do here by passing this resolution is to call attention to it, encourage cooperation between our legislature, our governor, and their counterparts in FSM to work together to find extra funding so that we can ensure the educational future and success of our students from FSM. So thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Representative Paz. Are there any other members wishing to speak on this resolution? Seeing or hearing none, Representative Fortuno, you are welcome to close.
Stus Masi, Madam Speaker. I just want to use my closing as an opportunity to kind of read the testimonies that have been submitted to me for the record from several student organization leaders at the University of Guam. I have 3 testimonies with me. First off, I would like to go ahead and read a testimony that had been submitted by the president of the YAP student organization, Mr. Sean Southwick. Dear 34th Guam Youth Congress Committee on Education and Youth Affairs, on behalf of UOG YSO, I would like to thank you for the steps that you are taking in support of not just the YAPI students at the university, but all of FSM students at UOG. As you already know, the recent budget cut for the FSM National Scholarship for fiscal year 2024 has raised concerns among both students who receive the scholarship currently, as well as the students who will be starting their college careers in 2024 and onward. The vast majority of FSM students enrolled at the University of Guam depend heavily on the FSM National Scholarship to fund their tuition every year. With this abrupt cut in the scholarship budget, FSM students who are currently enrolled at UOG, as well as other colleges and universities outside of the FSM, will need to find other sources to help them pay their tuition. After speaking briefly with representatives from the UOG Pohnpei Student Organization and the UOG Chuk Student Organization, we have all agreed that we share the same concerns. Each organization has worked hard from their ends to both shed light on the issue, as well as voice the concerns of the FSM students at UOG to our FSM leaders. UOG YSO has taken action by reaching out to some of our respective state leaders, as well as our representatives to the FSM Congress to find understanding, or to first understand the circumstances and reasoning behind the budget cut, in addition to expressing our concerns, which they have taken note of. From our understanding, we are waiting for negotiations regarding supplemental budget requests sometime this month. Our hope is that through the unified voices of FSM students at the University of Guam, with the help of the community of Guam, we can convince our FSM leaders to increase the FSM National Scholarship budget for FY 2024 to continue aiding its students in pursuing a higher education. Thank you, 34th Guam Youth Congress, once again for your unwavering support as we undergo this endeavor, as your help in raising awareness on this issue goes beyond just bringing attention to this predicament. It is a sign of camaraderie among all youth in Guam, regardless of where any of us come from. For this, we are truly grateful. That was the testimony that had been submitted to me from the president of the YAP Student Organization. We also received a letter of support from the president of the Chuk Student Organization, Hafideh and Rananim. The Chuk Student Organization of the University of Guam acknowledges and supports the efforts made by the FSM students who are and will be affected by any change made to our scholarship funding at the national level. On behalf of my members and my executive team, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to Youth Congress Representative Fortuno for his acknowledgement along with his support and efforts to address this important matter. Our academic endeavors are made possible through the assistance of financial resources. For many of my constituents, including myself, we rely heavily on the assistance of the FSM National Scholarship to fund our classes, books, dorm fees, etc. The FSM National Scholarship has helped mitigate the burdensome cost of college tuition, and we humbly ask that they continue to do that for the students. We, the members and officers of the Chuk Student Organization, are in full support of the resolution proposed by Youth Congress Representative Fortuno, and we look forward to the progress of this resolution. Kinisut Tapur. Best regards, Addie Namello, President of CSO. Lastly, Madam Speaker, we received another testimony from another student organization, the Ponape Student Organization, Kasilele and Hafade. I hope this letter reaches you in good health. I am Dason Ifamilik, representing the University of Guam's Ponape Student Organization. I am writing in support of the Guam Youth Congress Resolution 15-34 COR regarding the significant reduction in funding allocated for educational pursuits that directly affect approximately 60 members of our organization. This puts into perspective that just this organization alone contains 60 members that are affected. This reduction from 3 million to 500,000 is deeply concerning and has sent ripples amongst our members. Many of our members in the pursuit of higher education at UOG have made the challenging decision to relocate from Ponape. Given the current minimum wage of $2 in Ponape, the financial burden of covering thousands of dollars in educational expenses became a great obstacle. The scholarship funding is instrumental in bridging this gap, enabling us to pursue our educational aspirations without financial strain. We extend our sincere gratitude to the Guam Youth Congress for their unwavering support and advocacy. Their commitment to standing alongside the UOG Ponape Student Organization, sharing our concerns, and finding solutions are deeply appreciated. We urge our stakeholders to reconsider the recent reduction in funding and find avenues to restore the much-needed support for our educational journeys. And together, we can ensure that every student has access to quality education and resources needed to succeed. Again, this is from Mr. Dason Ifamilik, President of the UOG Ponape Student Organization. Again, Madam Speaker, this signifies the gravity that is of the resolution that is before us today, in that this resolution truly provides the instrument for us, the youth of Guam, to stand in solidarity with our brothers and sisters from the Federated States of Indonesia that attend our higher education institutions here on Guam, including the University of Guam, letting them know that we advocate for their concerns, we support their concerns, and we will try our best to help pitch in and contribute to that effort so that this National Scholarship Fund is restored to its proper funding levels, and to ensure that no student from the FSM attending the University of Guam would ever have to bear the burden of having to postpone their pursuit of higher education or having to end their pursuit of higher education. Again, as I established earlier, many of these individuals that attend the University of Guam go on and return to their communities and contribute to their island economies. And with this recent reduction, we risk losing that. We risk losing that opportunity for these students. And the Guam Youth Congress truly, hopefully with this resolution, can stand in support with them. And with that, Madam Speaker, my apologies, Madam Speaker, I move to amend the resolution to add all members present as co-sponsors to the resolution.
There's been a motion to add all members present to the co-sponsor list for the resolution. Are there any objections? Hearing, seeing none, motion carries.
Seduce Maasi, Madam Speaker, I just wanted to do that just to, we can maximize our true commitment to this resolution, and hopes that we send a message to the FSM national government and our island leaders about what the position that we are taking in here at the Guam Youth Congress. And with that, Madam Speaker, I move to place resolution number 15-34 COR into the third reading file for voting.
Thank you, Representative Fortuno. There has been a motion to move resolution number 15-34 COR into the third reading file for voting. Are there any objections? Hearing, seeing none, motion carries. We will now be in a short recess. Thank you.
Imina Trenta Quatrina Congressman Hoban Guahan is now back from recess. We are on item 17, the second reading file. Speaker Lily Vinch, you are recognized.
Thank you. I would like to make a motion to place resolution number 17-34 LS into the second reading file for discussion.
There has been a motion to place resolution number 17-34 LS into the second reading file for discussion. Are there any objections? Seeing or hearing none, the motion is carried. Speaker Vinci, you are recognized.
Thank you. This resolution is relative to recognizing the fantastic 4 teachers from Maria Ulloa Elementary School who have stood out for their exceptional dedication to enhancing safety and the quality of the education at their school, as well as their remarkable impact that's not only reflected in their ability to motivate fellow teachers and parents, but also in the tangible improvements that they have made with their volunteer efforts inside of their school. These 4 inspiring individuals have gone above and beyond their standard duties, embodying a commendable commitment to fostering a positive educational environment. The Fantastic 4 includes Amabel Connor, Marigace Uggan, Maridel Perez, and Janelle Escalante. Together, they are responsible for adding over 40 feet to the bus rider awning, rebuilding the condemned outdoor stage, adding water spouts to keep water away from walkways, filling holes around campus, adding benches to keep kids off the ground, and repairing fencing to keep dogs off campus, getting parents interested in the PTO, numerous fundraisers to help make improvements, adding swings to the kindergarten and the first grade playgrounds, adding and repairing swings to the 2nd through 5th grade playground, adding other playground equipment, adding book racks, adding handrails, adding non-skid sticks to the cafeteria stage, removing dangerous objects from the campus ground, replacing doorknobs, adding a platform with safety rails, and many, many other things. The list keeps going on. Recognizing and honoring these contributions serves as a testament to the value of dedication and the community involvement in the field of education. Our future wouldn't be the same without individuals like these who try and every day to improve our lives for the better, the lives of the youth. So we really do have to thank these 4 individuals for all the hard work that they're doing unasked. Thank you.
Sujus Maasi, Speaker Vinch, are there any other representatives who wish to speak on this resolution? Representative Whitaker, you are recognized.
Thank you, Speaker. I would like to rise in support of this resolution. My mom was a teacher at GDOE, and hearing her stories, from work, after school, as a kid, teaching is a really difficult job. And the fact that these 4 teachers can do that job and more is very commendable. So I would just like to say thank you to them, I guess. Thank you.
Sujus Maasi, Representative Whitaker. Are there any other representatives who wish to speak on the resolution? Representative, you're recognized.
Sizu Usmaasi. I would like to show my tremendous support for this resolution and for Speaker Vinch's efforts for recognizing these teachers. As students, it is no doubt that our environments hold effect over the outcome of our learning, and it is due to teachers like the Fantastic 4 that passion for learning and academia continue to grow. All it takes is a little effort to help students feel seen and to help them feel safe and at home, because school is our second home. Thank you.
Sujus Maasi, Representative Karusoma. Are there any other representatives who wish to speak on this resolution? Representative, you're recognized.
Thank you. I'd like to support this resolution as 3 of the Fantastic 4 teachers have actually been my own teachers during my time at Maria Joa, and the relentless support and dedication as elementary teachers influenced me as a young child till today, especially as an immigrant to Guam, to work hard in school and serve my community. I'm glad that Ms. Finch is recognizing these strong women, and I truly wouldn't be who I am without them, and thank you.
Sujus Maasi, Representative Santos. Are there any other representatives who wish to speak on the resolution? Representative Olandez, you're recognized.
Thank you. It's amazing to see that we can recognize such teachers who showcase exemplary passion for the advancement of our younger generations and for their safety of the students that they teach. I would also like to show my support for this resolution. Like I said, it's amazing to see that our teachers, such as those mentioned in the resolution, to see them from filling holes around the schools to repairing fences for the safety of the students, keeping dogs out. It's really amazing to see. Thank you.
Sejus Maasi, Representative Olandes. Are there any other representatives who wish to speak on this resolution? Representative Villasoto, you are recognized.
Sejus Maasi. I'd like to show my support of Speaker Vinch's resolution to commend the efforts of the teachers of Maria Eloa Elementary School, because I believe that teachers in their influence sort of hold an influence as to how students view the world, and they're definitely present during a time when our youth's minds are very malleable, and I think we can all agree that teachers as a whole do have an influence as to how we view the world today. And the teachers mentioned in the resolution definitely do exceed the expectations expected of an educator, and I would just like to show my support of the resolution.
Sejus Maasi, Representative Villasoto. Are there any other representatives who wish to speak on the resolution? Representative Angui, you're recognized.
Sejus Maasi. I am in support of this resolution, and many children call school a second home. To see what the Fantastic Four do, not only for the school, but most importantly for the children, is very awe-inspiring. They work hard to make the children feel safe and welcomed. So yeah, I am in full support of this resolution.
Sejus Maasi, Representative Angui. Are there any other representatives who wish to speak on the resolution? Representative Paz, you are recognized.
Okay. Thank you, Acting Speaker. So I would just like to express my strong support for this bill. Like many of my fellow representatives, we all know that being a teacher and working in education is not an easy job. I myself most of my family works in education, and I know, their job is not easy. So seeing the Fantastic Four, having these 4 teachers from Maria Ujoa be not only serving and teaching the next education, but also fostering a safe environment for these children to learn, being proactive in making the school environment a little safer and just making it more enjoyable to be in. I think it's really worth commending, and I'm glad to see that everyone else feels the same way on this. Thank you.
Sejus Maasi, Representative Paz. Are there any other representatives who wish to speak on the resolution? Seeing or hearing none, Speaker Vinch, you're welcome to close.
Thank you, and thank you to all the representatives who spoke today in support of not only this resolution, but also these wonderful teachers that we're here recognizing today. Just as Representative Whitaker said, they're doing their job and more. They're not only teachers, but they're helping us pave a way to a better and brighter future, and for that we have to tremendously thank them. So thank you so much. I'd now like to motion to move resolution number 17-34 LS into the third reading file for voting.
Sejus Maasi, Speaker Vinch, there has been a motion to move resolution number 17-34 LS to the third reading file for voting. Are there any objections? Seeing or hearing none, the motion is carried. We are still on second reading file. Okay, I'll go ahead and recognize Representative Tove on his motion.
I motion to place resolution 15-34 into the second reading file for discussion.
There has been a motion to place resolution number 14-34 LS into the second reading file for discussion. Are there any objections? Seeing or hearing none, the motion is carried. Representative Toe, you're welcome to introduce.
Good morning. I rise today to speak about resolution 15-34 relative to condemning acts of violence in Guam schools and urging the Guam Department of Education and all schools in Guam to work towards eliminating violence in schools. Just in the year 2023, there have been 14 acts of violence on school grounds, as well as an occurrence in which 2 students have been charged with assault. I urge all my colleagues to vote in favor of this resolution to show that we, as a youth that look out for all students, condemn acts of violence on school campuses. Thank you.
Seduce Maasi, Representative To. Are there any members wishing to speak on the resolution? Speaker Vince, you are recognized.
I'd just like to say thank you to Representative To for writing this resolution, because it's important that as a youth organization who works for the youth, that we have to stand against this type of violence, where our high schools that are meant for education, for fulfilling, for growth, for adding collaboration and safety, which has not been what we've been seeing lately. So I think it's very important that we stand up together and go against this and make sure that we move to the right place in our future. Thank you.
Seduce Maasi, Speaker Vince. Are there any other members wishing to speak on the resolution? Representative Paz, you are recognized.
Thank you, Acting Speaker Fortuno. I would just like to express my strong support and appreciation to Representative To for drafting and writing this resolution to condemn, or for us to take a position to condemn school violence. So school violence has been an issue that has been persisting for a very long time. We also discussed this within the Committee of Education, but even amongst the UOG representatives, we've had this issue even as we were seniors back in high school. So I remember back in 2019, I come from Teton High School, so we had that wave of fights and riots on campus. But we've had meetings with the principal from Teton High School, a bunch of peace waves, and nothing really came out of it. And it's sad to me to see that this is an issue that we're still seeing up to today. So it's my hope, by us all passing this resolution, that we make a firm stance on the issue of school violence, and we can finally get some action and discuss solutions with our legislative leaders to figure out how to better address this issue. Thank you.
Seduce Maasi, Representative Paz. Are there any other representatives who wish to speak on the resolution? Seeing or hearing none, Representative To, you are welcome to close.
Thank you. I rise today not to offer a resolution of congratulations, but rather condemnation. My resolution 13-15-34 condemns all acts of violence in Guam schools and urges the Guam Department of Education and private, public, and charter schools to eliminate all acts of violence from their campuses. Today, violent acts that take place in our schools have become increasingly more common and directly threaten our youth. Just earlier this week, a riot broke out at John F. Kennedy High School in 2023. The Guam Police Department received 14 terroristic threats to schools. As representatives of this body, it is vital that we say enough is enough. When schools close because of threats or riots, we are losing valuable instruction time that hinders our ability to learn and develop as intellectual members of society. Schools are meant to be a safe place where students can openly express their ideas while engaging in meaningful discussions that widen their scopes of knowledge. No student should ever fear going to school. However, because violent acts have become more prevalent, it is understandable that students are fearful of going to a place where they can ask, will we be safe? As a youth of Guam, we cannot sit idly knowing that these threats directly impact the lives, well-beings, and development of our young individuals, of ourselves. Seduce Maasi, I move to add all members present as co-sponsors to this resolution.
There has been a motion to add all representatives present as co-sponsors to resolution number 17-34, resolution number 14-34 LS. Are there any objections? Seeing or hearing none, the motion is carried. Representative To.
Thank you. I also motion to move resolution 14-34 into the reading file for discussion, for voting.
Seduce Maasi, Representative To. There has been a motion to place resolution number 14-34 COR into the third reading file for voting. Are there any objections? Seeing or hearing none, the motion is carried. We will now stand in recess.
The 34th Guam Youth Congress is now back from recess. We can go ahead and begin second roll call. Thank you.
Representative Che Young-an. Representative Che Young-an present. Representative Traven Atsugui. Representative Cody Angwi. Representative Cody Angwi present. Vice Speaker Woo-Ju Cho. Representative Zayani Concepcion. Representative Kirsten Joy Cruz. Representative Kirsten Joy Cruz present. Representative Austin Fortuno. Representative Austin Fortuno present. Representative Caitlin Galindez. Representative Caitlin Galindez present. Representative Arabella Gale. Representative Deva Hamlani. Representative Kememe Jolly. Representative Towilia Karasoma. Representative Towilia Karasoma present. Representative Julie Laksamana. Representative Jayon Lee. Representative Jayon Lee present. Representative Noe Lee. Representative Noe Lee present. Representative William Mann. Representative Vin Van Nguyen. Representative Vin Van Nguyen present. Representative Nathan Paz. Representative Nathan Paz present. Representative Francis Ben Olandes. Representative Francis Ben Olandes present. Representative Haley Ann Pangilinan. Representative Haley Ann Pangilinan present. Representative Irina Kichichu. Representative Kayana Lynn Santos. Representative Lizez Angelin Santos. Representative Lizez Santos present. Representative Kian To. Representative Kian To present. Representative Ty Whitaker. Representative Ty Whitaker present. Representative Isabella Villasoto. Representative Isabella Villasoto present. Speaker Lily Vinch. Speaker Lily Vinch present. And Representative Jikin Yang. Representative Jikin Yang present. Madam Speaker, we have a quorum.
Thank you. We are now on legislative item 19 for the voting file. Please read the title for Resolution 14-34, COR, as amended on the floor.
Relative to condemning acts of violence in Guam schools and urging the Guam Department of Education and all schools in Guam to work toward eliminating violence in schools. Introduced by main sponsor Kian Ray To and all members present.
Roll call with votes, please.
Representative Che Young-an. Representative Che Young-an, aye. Representative Angwi. Representative Angwi, aye. Representative Kirsten Cruz. Representative Kirsten Cruz, aye. Representative Austin Fortuno. Representative Austin Fortuno, aye. Representative Caitlin Galindez. Representative Caitlin Galindez, aye. Representative Karasoma. Representative Karasoma, aye. Representative Jayon Lee. Representative Jayon Lee, aye. Representative Noe Lee. Representative Noe Lee, aye. Representative Nguyen. Representative Nguyen, aye. Representative Nathan Paz. Representative Nathan Paz, aye. Representative Francis Ben Olandes. Representative Francis Ben Olandes, aye. Representative Haley Ann Pangilinan. Representative Haley Ann Pangilinan, aye. Representative Santos. Representative Santos, aye. Representative Kian To. Representative Kian To, aye. Representative Ty Whitaker. Representative Ty Whitaker, aye. Representative Villasoto. Representative Villasoto, aye. Speaker Lily Vinch. Speaker Lily Vinch, aye. And Representative Yang. Representative Yang, aye.
Resolution 14-34, COR, received a total of 21 ayes with 0 nays. Resolution 14-34, COR, hereby passes by this body. Please read the title for Resolution 15-34, COR.
Resolution number 15-34 COR, introduced by main sponsor Austin Geismer Fortuno and all members present today. Relative to supporting the call of Federated States of Micronesia youth attending the University of Guam to raise attention to the recent cut in the funding for the National Scholarship Fund that has caused undue uncertainties and concerns for their educational future, and to call on the national government of the Federated States of Micronesia to consider the concerns raised by the students due to the recent cuts in the scholarship funding.
Thank you. Roll call with votes, please.
Representative Cheong-an. Representative Cheong-an, aye. Representative Cody Angwi. Representative Cody Angwi, aye. Representative Kirsten Cruz. Representative Kirsten Cruz, aye. Representative Austin Fortuno. Representative Austin Fortuno, aye. Representative Caitlin Galindez. Representative Caitlin Galindez, aye. Representative Carasoma. Representative Carasoma, aye. Representative Jayon Lee. Representative Jayon Lee, aye. Representative Noe Lee. Representative Noe Lee, aye. Representative Nguyen. Representative Nguyen, aye. Representative Nathan Paz. Representative Nathan Paz, aye. Representative Francis Ben Olondes. Representative Francis Ben Olondes, aye. Representative Pangilinan. Representative Pangilinan, aye. Representative Santos. Representative Santos, aye. Representative Ty Whitaker. Representative Ty Whitaker, aye. Representative Isabella Villasoto. Representative Isabella Villasoto, aye. Speaker Lily Vinch. Speaker Lily Vinch, aye. And Representative Jikin Yang. Representative Jikin Yang, aye.
Resolution 15-34, COR, received 21 ayes with 0 nays. Resolution 15-34, COR, hereby passes by this body. Congratulations. Please read title for Resolution 17-34 LS.
Resolution number 17-34 LS, introduced by Speaker Lily Vinch, relative to recognizing the Fantastic Four teachers from Maria Ochoa Elementary School who have stood out for their exceptional dedication to enhancing safety and the quality of education at their school, which include Amabel Connor, Mary Grace Uggan, Mary Del Perez, and Janiel Escalante, and the remarkable impact not only reflected in their ability to motivate fellow teachers and parents, but also in the tangible improvements made during their volunteer efforts outside of regular working hours.
Thank you. Roll call with votes, please.
Representative Cheong-an. Representative Cheong-an, aye. Representative Cody Angwi. Representative Cody Angwi, aye. Representative Kirsten Joy Cruz. Representative Kirsten Joy Cruz, aye. Representative Austin Fortuno. Representative Austin Fortuno, aye. Representative Caitlin Galindez. Representative Caitlin Galindez, aye. Representative Carasoma. Representative Carasoma, aye. Representative Jayon Lee. Representative Jayon Lee, aye. Representative Noe Lee. Representative Noe Lee, aye. Representative Vin Van Nguyen. Representative Vin Van Nguyen, aye. Representative Nathan Paz. Representative Nathan Paz, aye. Representative Francis Ben Olandes. Representative Francis Ben Olandes, aye. Representative Haley Ann Pangilinan. Representative Haley Ann Pangilinan, aye. Representative Santos. Representative Santos, aye. Representative Ty Whitaker. Representative Ty Whitaker, aye. Representative Isabella Villasoto. Representative Isabella Villasoto, aye. Speaker Lily Vinch. Speaker Lily Vinch, aye. And Representative G. Kenyang. Representative G. Kenyang, aye.
Resolution 17-34 LS received 21 ayes with 0 nays. Resolution 17-34 LS hereby passes by this body. Back onto legislative agenda item 19 for brief extension of remarks. Would any representative like to speak? Representative Toe, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I would like to thank my colleagues for the unanimous support for Resolution 14-34, condemning violence in our schools. I look forward to finding solutions to these issues and working to create a safer community for our youth. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Toe. Representative Fortuno, you are recognized.
Suzus Maasi, Madam Speaker. I too would like to take this opportunity to thank my colleagues for passing resolution number 15-34 COR unanimously, and I'm pretty sure that our brothers and sisters from the FSM youth that attend the University of Guam and all the youth of Guam would graciously thank us for this resolution that seeks to advocate and stand in solidarity with our fellow youth. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank my colleagues for the faith that you have all trusted in me by electing me as the floor leader and chairperson on the Committee on Rules. I would like to take this opportunity to first give my sincere gratitude and thank you to the previous members that have held this position. Our previous acting co-chair, Representative Nathan Paz. Let's give him a round of applause. He's really held down the fort. And of course, our inaugural co-chair, Representative Christian Giles Ramos. I hope to continue the record of making sure that the proper function of the Guam Youth Congress continues, and I look forward to working with the leadership, with our committee chairs and all members, right, to ensure the proper function and deliberations of the 34th Guam Youth Congress. And with that, Suzus Maasi, Madam Speaker.
Suzus Maasi, Representative Fortuno. Are there any other remarks? Does any member have any announcements wishing to share? Representative Paz, your motion.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. At this time, I motioned to adjourn today's session subject to call of the Speaker.
There's been a motion to adjourn subject to the call of the Speaker. Are there any objections? Hearing or seeing none, we are adjourned. Thank you.